This is what I'm gonna be using. So I said that this was less than $10. It was truly less than $10. So I saw this stuff. It is actually on sale at AC Moore right now for $1.99. So this is $2, okay? Now you can use any kind of duct tape or whatever, but I'm using this stuff. I saw it because it's yellow. I was so excited they finally spelled it right. You know, all these years I thought it was spelled D-U-C-T, duct. Turns out I was right all them years saying duct tape. It's duck, whack, whack, okay? I've got me a small paintbrush, just any paintbrush, honey. It can be used, whatever, but you know, I get them by the pack, so I have tons of these. I've got these little lights, these little LED lights. Ta-da! They're pretty bright, huh? And I got the ones that are cool white lights, okay? Cool white lights. These were $2.99 on sale, so we've got 3, 4, 5. This was 6, 7. So far we got $7 worth of supplies. I've got my own scissors, my own paintbrush. I've got my glue gun, just a regular glue gun. And then at the dollar store, they had these fabulous glittery glue sticks. Isn't this awesome? They be rolling, honey. They be rolling. I can't find it. Gonna be underneath the sofa, yeah. Underneath the sofa, yeah. The first thing I'm gonna do is let's open up our packet. I'm going to show you this stuff. They have all kinds of different colors. I'm actually kind of glad that they were out of the gold one, because I think this one's cool because it's going to be more, it's going to look good under a black light. And I'm always doing stuff around my house with a black light. This is called mesh tubing, okay? You see that? It's like one of them fancy spaghetti noodles that you get at a really expensive restaurant. And so that's all it is. And you see the color of it? It's got some glitter on it. I don't know if you can see the glitter, but it shimmers, it sparkles, and it's got that neon green that's, again, it's gonna look really, really good under a black light, okay? So, now what we're gonna do is just take these little mesh lights, and I like these because they have this little circuit thing that once you disconnect it, they won't work anymore. But before I commit to putting batteries in it, you can test it, okay? So let's just go ahead and kind of straighten it out a little bit. Don't pull it too hard because these lights, they are very, they're not breakable, but they're not breakable. You know what I mean? So let's go ahead and just measure out this tubing. So I'm gonna make sure that there's a little bit of extra hanging out of the end, because when you pull this tubing, it is gonna stretch a little. So try not to stretch out the tubing, okay? Let it just kind of be natural. And it's gonna be good to have a little rigidity to it. Okay, so that should be just about, I'm doing what I said not to do, I'm stretching it. Hold on, let me not stretch. Okay, so we wanted to go right to the end. And it's okay if it's just a little bit short, that way we can fold it over at the other end. So, what we're gonna do now, I'm gonna take, let's cut off a little duct tape here. I like being able to say duck, so nobody can correct me. Go on and correct me, tell me it's duct tape. I'm gonna tell you you're wrong, boo. So we're gonna go ahead and just take this little piece of wire, the end of the wire, and I'm not taping it onto the little circuit where the light is, okay? Just don't do that, okay? You see? So now what I'm gonna do is just fish it on through the thing. Now if you want to use a like a skewer, like a wooden skewer, you can do that, but I wanted to do something that maybe you could do with your kids, or maybe task your kids to do, because some of y'all are home with your kids over the summer and they're trying to drive you crazy. They're really testing your nerves. So this might be a good one, okay? Now you're just gonna kind of work it through, honey. Work it over the wire. This might take you a minute, but that's okay. We're just gonna bounce and pull, bounce and pull. You see? I'm bouncing it and pulling it. Let me show you. You just kind of get it on here, push it on, and then pull it back the other direction. Ready today. So basically I'm just taking it, making it slinky, and then pulling it down. Make it slinky and pull it down. And look, we're already to the end, y'all. Hopefully that glue gun's getting hot. I think it is. Grab the end of it and pull it on through. There we go. So now we're to the end. Here, let me zoom in so you can see. So you see we're already to the end of the little box. I hope this angle's gonna work for y'all. So now what I'm gonna do is just kind of I'm gonna hot glue it. All right. Putting some hot glue on there, and now we're just gonna take that mesh and stick it into that hot glue. But you know, we just need it to stick, honey. All right? Make sure that's on there. I love using this mesh stuff with hot glue because it gets all up in the little crevices, honey. It ain't going nowhere. Okay? So now this is, all right, that's already dry. That's awesome. So now you can kind of pull it just a little bit. Don't pull it too much. And we should be getting to the end here. So now we're going to take our, let's go ahead and take the duct tape off of here. All right, so let's go ahead. I'll peel some of the tape off as we get it off the paintbrush. Okay, let's get it off the little cord, the little wire. If you got to cut it off, cut it. Just make sure you're not cutting into the cord. You'll ruin your whole project. And it's okay if a little's on there because I'm going to use that to fold it over my mesh, okay? Look at that, perfect. So we're right up to the end. So now we're going to take this little piece that you had. You see this little piece? Fold it over itself. In fact, I'm going to use the little piece of tape as a guide. And then I'm going to use this little wire to wrap it around. Kind of like a bread tie, honey. And then I'm just going to dollop it with a little hot glue. A little hot glue will do you, honey. Just make sure it gets all the way in there. All right. So far, isn't this cool? Oh, I'm so excited about this. Cece is gonna freak out when she gets back from the pool. While we're waiting, take a look at my bubble blower. It blows up, light up bubbles, y'all. Isn't that awesome? So now I'm just gonna take some duct tape, cut it, and then kind of roll it over itself, honey, because we're just gonna close off the end. That's it. All right, so now we've got the end of the magic lasso. So now, let's light the sucker up and see if it works. So here is our Wonder Woman magic lasso. Look! Look, y'all, oh my gosh. You know those cords, you know, those little pieces of Velcro that they have on like the cords, like to keep them, like if you're real organized and you're gonna roll them up. Well, I never use those things. They just get on my nerves and collect dust and get dragged across the floor. So I got one of these off of the thing, and make sure you attach it the right way. So look, I'm gonna attach it to the belt so she can have a little way to attach her lasso. So let's go and glue gun that. We're gonna glue that. A lot of glue. I think Cece and Mama are just got home. Let it sit. Dun, dun, dun. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so look. So now it's attached. So now, oh, I'm so excited. Oh. So now we have a little loop so we can put our Wonder Woman lasso onto the belt. See? Ta-da! Okay, look. Look how bright it is. It lights up the whole room, y'all. Is that not the coolest thing? You can have a light up Wonder Woman lasso. Isn't that cool? Hey, this is actually how I finished off the battery pack. I just put a little bit of the Deco Art Dazzling Metallics in a nice festive red with some red glitter. And there you have it. Fabulous battery pack. Fabulous light up Wonder Woman lasso. Wonder Woman, what do you think? I love it. Awesome girl.